go with go into my history. But hell, how's it going, my beautiful people of YouTube? This one's for the non-patriots. So if you are a patriot, you can go ahead and get off my channel. Just letting you know for the moment. Just saying. If you're a patriot, you can go ahead and keep going. But if you're a non-patriot, please stay and listen. Please. It's not talk crap. It's none of that. So I see a lot of people in comments and everything hating the military, not loving our military, not giving appreciation to the military. The thing is do you understand that the military goes and fights for our government? They're doing a job, for one. Two, and so what's going on over on the other side of the world, like what's going on with those protesters that are getting killed by their own government, which they were. Iran was killing their protesters. They've been doing it for a lifetime, though, for a lot of us. I'm 44 years old, so they've been doing this since I was a kid. Iran's been killing people, killing their own people. Not cool. It's not how life's supposed to work. It's freedom of choice, freedom of religion. You choose your own religion. You choose your own belief system. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is our military fights wars overseas so they don't come here. Yes, we have our little bit of problems here, which every country does. But I'd rather have that fight be over there and have the little bit of stuff that happens here be here. I don't want my kids to see no one laying on the street. I don't want no one at our doorsteps. I don't want to have to use anything when they come to my doorstep. So please, just pay attention to what's going on and do your own research. Believe nothing that you hear, half of what you see in life. Period. That's in life. Do your own research. You don't even have to believe your own family members, but have respect for them. Everybody has freedom of opinion and freedom to have their own thought process and their own belief system. Doesn't make you hate. Shouldn't hate that person. Shouldn't dislike that person. That's just as bad as hating somebody for the color of their skin. We don't need to do that crap. It's not cool. Judge a person on their character, not on what they look like or anything like that. We all have our own beliefs. We have our own decisions in life. Can't be mad at the person for making their decision. Now you can be mad at the person because of their actions and the way that they treat others, the way they do their fellow man. Are they respectful? Are they nice? Do they love others the way that they want others to respect and love them? Always remember that. Treat others how you want others to treat you. If you want to treat others with disrespect and with disbelief, that's on you. But don't hate on the next person if they don't want to like you and treat you with respect. Also, don't ever push anything that you're the way you feel. Don't push that on somebody else. Nobody has to like you for what you believe in. It's up to that person to like you for your actions and for how you are. They don't have to like you for your beliefs and what you believe in, but they should respect what you like and what you believe in. But they don't need to push it. You don't need to push it on them, and they don't need to push their beliefs on you. That's the way this world works, and that's what our military fights for. Our military fights for those beliefs and for those rights. Yes, do they go over to wars that they probably shouldn't? Yes, but that's not on them. That's part of their job. That's their job. Your job will probably make you do something you don't like. If your job makes you do something you don't like, that's a part of your job. You can either quit it or not. But that's their livelihood, and they're fighting for your right. And they don't even know you. They fight for the Constitution, which is for you. So they're dying for you to have your right, but yet you guys don't like them. I'm not saying everybody on here is. That's why I said non-patriots. It's for my non-patriots. Because the patriots, we already understand what's going on. We know and we respect it. I might not agree with whatever our government's doing, but you know what? That's my president regardless. He's voted in. Even if I didn't vote for him. That's our president. Respect the job. He's doing a job just like anybody else. And he's just the boss. So if your boss at work, it's not up to him to make sure you're doing exactly everything you're supposed to do, but it is up to him to make sure that you're not committing crimes on the job. And if you are, then you're the bad apple. But if you're not, you already understand what I'm saying, right? So it's not up to us to dislike well, it is up to us. It's your freedom of choice to not like our military. But if you're not going to like them, then why be here? Go over to another country and see how their military works. They're fighting for us and dying for us for our rights. They die for us and they don't even know us. They're fighting for us and they don't even know us, to defend the Constitution and the rights that we have. We all have to respect that, man. I know it's hard, but just respect it. It's so easy to go ahead and throw someone off and hate them for their beliefs. Don't hate them for their beliefs. Don't hate them for that. They're fighting for us. They chose to fight for you regardless. of your beliefs or whatever religion you have. They're willing to die for the Constitution and for this beautiful United States of America. So try to give them some respect. Just do your own research. Before you get mad at them and think they're doing something wrong, do your own research. Don't just hate someone else just because the fact they're doing something you don't like. That's the same thing as judging somebody by their skin color. You're now in the same boat. So someone that wants to fight and say, oh no, we need to respect all races and respect whatever, well then respect all people for their beliefs. Because it's not their fault that they're that color. And it's not their fault that they have that belief system. It is because the fact they went and did the research. Now, if someone wants to disrespect you for what you believe, that's on that person. Don't let nobody have power over you and over your emotions. As soon as you let a word or anything else have control or power, you lost the battle already. You've already lost it. Anybody that loses their cool over somebody else's words or whatever they're doing in their own life, that's on you. You just gave them power and you've lost the battle. Someone swings on you, then okay, different story. But don't give no one power. Don't let words have power. Don't let nothing control you. As soon as you do that, you are now a slave to whatever they said. You are now a slave to whatever that word was or whatever they've done in their life. You have now become that slave. Don't do it. That's why I say non-patriots, go ahead and come on. Non-patriots, because you guys are the ones that are so mad at stuff that you shouldn't be mad at. I understand there's things in life that, yes, I don't want babies dying. I don't want stuff happening like that. But if you have no control over it, there's nothing you can really 1000% do about it. Speaking and getting mad and going on social media is not going to help too much. I just hope that somebody hears this and can help, and I can help them understand, don't let no one have power over you. Don't let no one control you. You are your own person. Just because someone doesn't agree with you or have the same belief systems as you doesn't make them a bad person. It just makes that they're not a robot. They're not a puppet. We all have things in life that can sway us right, left, whichever, straight, forward, backward. But stop the hate, man. We all need to come together. We all bleed the same. We all come from one man, one woman. No matter which way you want to look at it, it's facts. It's literally biological facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to push any type of belief or anything like that or try to disagree with nobody. I'm just stating facts. The hate in this world has got to stop. We've got to come together somehow, some way. They want to divide us so much. Why do we want to let them divide us? Why let them control us? Why let people control our thoughts and our emotions and stuff like that? For what? We need to come together. We need to literally change this whole freaking United States, this whole world, place you live. How many of you on here even know your neighbor? Can somebody even give me a number? Please, how many neighbors do you know around you? When was the last time you actually went and spoke to a neighbor and they actually know you by your name? When I was growing up, all my neighbors helped raise me. My mama was a single mom. She raised 5 boys on her own. And she took and raised us as men. We became very good men in life. With that, it takes a village to raise a kid, man. And I tell you what, I got my butt whooped by my neighbors. And then my mama already knew that they didn't do a good enough job. So when she got home, I got my butt whooped. Same with my brothers. It's just how it is. We all need to literally come together on everything. We don't have to agree on everything, but we can still come together. We lost that in this country. We used to have to where you could literally have a nice, decent discussion and debate and not get mad, not get angry, not want to hurt a person just because of their beliefs. We got to come away from that. And it's going to take a lot of us to come together and do this. We can't just do it on our own. But it comes with people like me that I don't care what you want to be in life. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I don't care if you want to be a man or a woman. I don't care. As long as you ain't pushing stuff on me, I don't care. Live your life. It's your life you have to live, not mine. But at the same time, we all need to learn how to come together and respect that with one another. They try to, the government and whoever else, the media, they try to push this narrative that we need to be divided. We got to hate, dislike this person. Oh, you didn't get the shot, so I don't like you. Or you voted this way, or you're a Christian, I don't like you. Who cares? That person's living their life. Whatever they're doing, is it affecting you? Does it affect you personally? Is it hurting you physically? If it's not affecting you personally and physically, let it be. Don't hate and judge somebody just because the fact that they don't agree with what you agree with. I used to be the same way back when I was growing up. Used to be like that. I come from the hilltop, Tacoma, Washington, researching in the 80s and early 90s. I didn't hate nobody. But if you didn't agree with my thoughts and the way I was, I didn't like you. And that's messed up because I missed the chance on some very good friends, some very good people. I grew up the wrong way, but also the right way at the same time because I didn't judge people on the color of their skin or any of that crap. My whole thing was, though, is if you didn't like where I was from, I had a problem with you. Which is stupid. It's a place. I don't own it. And even if I did own it, why am I not like the person? Just because they didn't like where I lived and where I came from. That's on them, not on me. So we all need to learn to come together somehow, some way. And we need to learn to have respect for our military because without our military, we would be done. And that's a fact. Without them, we would be done. We would be cooked. The United States would be done. Then also, this whole thing about getting rid of the pew-pews. Stupid. Just because the good people don't have it doesn't mean the bad people can't get it. People get drugs, right? People that are dealing the drugs probably ain't supposed to have weapons, but they have them. So we really need to get together and remember the Second Amendment is not for hunting. That is for a militia. So when we have a tyrannical government, or if anybody else tries to invade this country, we have every right to defend ourselves. If trouble comes to your front doorstep, you have every right to protect you and your family. Remember, the military is trying to keep it to where that never happens here. We don't want that here. What is happening over in Iran with the government trying to hurt their own people, that's not cool. We should have stepped in a long time ago. Many a presidents ago. This president actually gave him 3 weeks after he found out about a lot of stuff that they were doing to the protesters. He gave them time. But just like the dude in Venezuela, they wanted to try America and said, okay, come get me. Bet. We'll show you we can do it. We can show you better than we can tell you. We're the United States government. No, we're not the most powerhouse in no way, shape, or form should we ever think that everybody's weak. No, even the weakest person or whoever you think is the weakest person can still hurt you. Always remember that. Always respect what could happen. Doesn't mean be scared or anything like that. Just respect it. You respect a snake. You respect a big, huge bull running at you. Respect it. Know what can happen. Just please. I don't know how else to say it to where we can possibly all come together and help each other be stronger. Because divided, we're nothing. Together, we're the most powerful in the world. But divided, we're weak. Together, we're strong. I just wanted to give my little 2 cents on this. I hope you all enjoy it. I would love to hear your comments. No hatefulness, please. Let's keep it civil. Keep it. No forcing your belief system on anybody. Have respect for the beliefs. Have respect for whatever they choose to be in life. Don't need to be mad at it. And again, respect our military. God bless our military. God bless you all.